Hi, welcome back to 5 Minute Beauty. Is that what this is called?
Beauty in 5
Beauty in 5 minutes. I've never done one of these before, but I'm here today to show you how I do my slick ponytail because it's one of the things I get asked about the most. Even my boyfriend said to me the other day, I've never seen someone get their hair so slick. But this is what I do for very straight, frizz-free hair, which is exactly my hair type. So we'll adjust as we go for different hair types as well. So first you will need some kind of hair serum. It might be a cream, it might be like a leave-in conditioner. You just want to add some moisture to the hair. So I use Isles Formula finishing serum. You can use a hair mask as well, like Olaplex number 3. The other product you're going to need is a sea salt spray. Now I swear by this for getting that really sleek look without flyaways. So this is the Balmain texturizing salt spray. I also really like the R&Co one. I also use the GHD paddle brush. You can use any kind of paddle brush. It's just to get the knots out of your hair before you go in to do your ponytail. You must have a ball bristle brush. This is the secret to this look. This is actually an old Christophe Robin one. I don't think we even stock this anymore, but Evo have ball bristle brushes, as do Mason Pearson. The main product that you'll need is a toothbrush. This is from the Larry King Flyaway set. This is a like bamboo kind of toothbrush, and you'll use this to get rid of your flyaways. I actually learned a really cool trick from Katie Jane Hughes when we interviewed her on the podcast. By the time you pull your ponytail through the hair tie, you end up with all these little bumps, and if you're after a really smooth look, it can be quite annoying. Take your hair tie, you turn it into a figure 8, you turn it onto itself, and then you use that to tie the ponytail up. And as you go through with the first loop of the ponytail, you let go of one of those ends. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And that will hold the ponytail in one of these sections so you can go around it with the other one. So I actually had my hair in this style last night. I'm going to add some more product. I probably put like a 20-cent piece size amount in my hair. And I do around the hairline, the top of the hair, and then underneath as well to get those little flyaways underneath. This product actually smells amazing, and it is really good for giving the hair a lot of shine. So I already brushed my hair this morning, but I might give it another. Okay, so all those knots are out. I'm going to use the ball bristle brush. This is just what gives the hair that really sleek, shiny, almost reflective finish. So you can probably see how smooth that is making my hair. And this is a bit of an arm workout. So if you have sore shoulders from the gym, it's not going to be a pleasant experience. Because sometimes I'll just use a little tail comb as well to get rid of any stubborn bits that the ball bristle brush can't get. So I always keep my part in the center. If you wear a side part, you may want to just do this slicked straight back. So now that I'm pretty happy with how that's looking, and I probably could do this better if I wasn't on camera, but I'm going to take my little hair tie. We're folding it in half. I'm going to take that first loop in. Now watch what I do with my fingers. I'm letting go one of those loops, letting that wrap around the hair, and using the second loop to do another wrap around. And I've got no extra bumps from doing that. Now, the next thing is getting all these little bits that are hanging around here and getting a much smoother finish along the front. If you find that your hair is finer and you don't have a lot of like hair coverage on the hairline, you could also use a brown eyeshadow or whatever hair color you have, more of a taupey shade if you have lighter hair, just to fill in any areas that seem a little bit more sparse when you wear your hair up like this. Or if you have kind of like a crooked hairline or something, you can just use a powder eyeshadow on a brush, and that will help to fill in any sparse areas. Spray your sea salt spray onto a toothbrush to flatten these areas down. I have sideburns, so I just try and slick those down. Like, you can also do these under bits here, but I find they don't really stay that well, so I don't usually bother doing under here unless I have an event and I do this hair for an event. But if I'm doing this day to day, I don't really care about the bits at the back because I don't see them. Now, if you have frizzier hair, you might want to opt for a pomade after this step. I don't add anything additional to my hair after this. I just leave it because it stays that way. My hair's very straight. I don't have any frizz, and often I'll just add a plait into this section and tie it at the end. But if you have frizzier hair and you find that the sea salt spray just isn't cutting it with the frizz, you probably want to add a wax or pomade. Usually men's hair product is actually a really good option. But that's how I do my hair in, I think, 5 minutes, that would have been. And that's all I really have for you. If you have any questions about doing this hair or anything else that you want me to answer, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I'll see you next time.